Boom bam. Hey guys,
Hello.
I'm Little Jackalope of the Amateur Sleuth blog here with
Tess.
And we are obviously playing Nancy Drew Day. I can never point it the right direction. Danger by Design. It is the 14th game in the Nancy Drew series, if you didn't know. It takes place in Paris. Oh yes, that's an extra extended arm. Yes. If you guys think our volume is pretty good, please let us know if it's ever too loud or if any of the volume from the game or us is off balance. Just let us know in the chat feed. If you are new here, welcome. I saw a few people who had created an account just for watching us Twitch parties, us on the Twitch parties.
Thank you.
I am honored.
I know.
Thank you for joining us. Yes, I am dressed up a little bit like a character in this game, Heather McKay. I can kind of show you that I'm wearing a tie, but it's like really long. Either that or I'm just really short, which is also true.
Well, I think it's the tie. I think the tie is a little bit longer.
There was only 2 ties in the house.
Oh.
I think I need to buy a me-sized tie for this very purpose. I'm not wearing her crazy striped pants, though. I'm just wearing black pants. But you're dressed up in a striped shirt.
Yes.
And I asked her to do that. It's kind of a tease because tomorrow's podcast episode involves... she's kind of dressed up as the character Joanna Riggs from Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Gotta get the right secrets.
I know, yeah. Secrets can kill.
Yeah. The podcast tomorrow is about that game, specifically for a character, and this particular podcast talks about spoilers a lot, so if you haven't played Secret of the Scarlet Hand, I highly recommend doing so before listening to that podcast.
Yes.
But if you have not subscribed to our podcast, you totally should. On iTunes or Podbean, or I think there's a few other places that you can actually get it.
Yeah.
You get the podcast too. But we also have it up on our YouTube channel. It's just an audio video.
Yeah, and you guys, you should definitely subscribe because we interview all kinds of people we don't. Tammy does. Tammy's the interviewer, and she's great. But yeah, she interviews all kinds of people, like the voice actors, a lot of designers, some writers, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, and we've got quite a bit of actors and actresses coming up this month in particular.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've got one for every week. Also, Tammy's going to ask if you want to be interviewed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I just sent her the email saying, hey, you should interview Tess here.
Well, I'd be touched.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But anyways, that's the podcast. And I'm going to try to move my computer a little bit so I don't bump it all the time without trying to turn it off.
Because that would be fun. If it gets turned off, we love you and don't
I
leave.
almost turned it off.
Oh no.
Move, you big lug.
Don't leave me, I love you. Okay, there we go.
Gosh, it's a dinosaur. Yeah, I mean, I was interviewed too, but that was like a while ago.
It was a good interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely worth checking out, you guys. Do it.
I wonder if Mo would be interested in the interview because she's the one out of any of us who has all the great stories.
Oh my gosh, yes.
She would be I need to ask her in person.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. She could tell us stories about the ghost stories about the castle that the people stayed in, and
yeah, because she's been here.
She's been here for a while.
Time,
she's got all the good stories. Anyways, I
Anyway.
should bug her. She'll be happy to know that it's just audio. It's not video.
Yes. Yeah.
She's a little camera shy.
Yeah. We have a few people here that I think are more camera shy.
Yeah.
That's all good. It's all good.
Anyways, back to playing. We'll be playing Danger by Design, but first of all, for those of you who are still waiting your prizes from last Twitch stream, we just got them in the office like late last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just arrived, and so we are shipping them out this week. And so be on the lookout this week or next week. 2 people I've seen have already received it.
Yay!
Thank you for those shout-outs and for tweeting those pictures and sharing those pictures. I love seeing your guys' Nancy Drew collections expanding with these kind of prizes. But this kind of prize that we had given away and we are continuing to give away is this exclusive celebrating 88 years of Nancy Drew kind of anniversary mug that is available only this year. We special ordered only so many, so we'll be giving away plenty of these. It's actually really nice. We each got one ourselves.
I know. I should bring mine in because...
We have a drinking game.
Yes!
Why don't you go get a drink?
Okay.
Some water. Or, there's soda in the fridge though too, but water's good.
That's true.
Yeah. I have
H2O.
water.
Being healthy, that's recommended.
Yeah. Well, you go do that. I'm going to explain the prize stuff. Anyways, each day for this Twitch party, one mug is a prize for today, one mug is a prize for tomorrow, and then next week, Thursday, Friday, we're each giving away a mug on those days too. So, I'm going to tell you how each of these days you can win the prize of this mug, and I'll talk about the drinking game when she gets back. But to win the mug today, on day 1, we are looking for a keyword in chat. So in order for you guys to potentially win the keyword challenge, I'll be looking through you guys' chat feed as you're talking throughout the stream. Make sure that you're asking questions, commenting on things, helping us out with puzzles, answering each other's questions, pointing stuff out in the game. Somebody's bound to stumble upon this word that nobody else knows I am looking for. Don't spit. Yes, we're looking for a keyword today. Tomorrow will be a trivia question, so you have to be paying attention tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Next week, on Thursday, will be a music challenge.
Ooh, is that the one where they have to
guess where the game is from?
Cool.
Yeah,
like
we play music, and then you have to guess what game that is from. Mm. Yes. International people can receive mugs. Yes. I think we got one person. Most of the people from the last party were from the USA, but one person was from Canada.
Yeah, which is so crazy far away from us. Oh my goodness.
Right. Yeah. Are you out of focus? I don't know if you're out of focus.
Hello.
Is this on auto? No, it's on manual. That's why.
Ah.
Yeah, auto. Switch to manual so it stays put, because then it'll just be like
zooming in and out, and
it does that.
Which is fun to watch.
Yeah. Anyways, I have a whole bunch of water. This is like a 16-ounce mug. My goodness.
I know.
So much water.
It's great.
You got water too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, wonderful. All right, so this is just for fun. We play a drinking game where every time you see the word, hear the word, speak the word, minette. Well, this is going to be fun.
Awesome.
Take a drink. Yeah, just for practice. Let's try that.
Minette.
What do you guys have for your drinks? Do you have snacks? Please tell me you have snacks.
Yes.
I can't be eating snacks and talking to you at the same time.
No. Are any of you making cookies by any chance?
Cookies.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've had like a bunch of cookies in the office.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Side story. This last weekend, I was making chocolate chip cookies, just regular chocolate chip cookies. And the recipe that I had did not tell me how many cookies it was going to make. Okay, sure. So, in my history of making cookies, a batch of cookies usually only yields like 12 cookies for me. I've always had the worst luck. Maybe it's because I just make the cookies really big.
I don't know, but it's great that you do that, though.
Yeah. So, I got it in my head. I don't know how many this is going to make. I need to make sure we have enough for something over the weekend that was happening. So, I doubled the recipe. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, the cookies were about this big each, yes. But I had a tub, a literal tub. I'm serious, it is like, that would fill my arms like this big. And it was, I can't really show you. It was like this deep of a tub.
Yeah.
I had filled the entire thing, and also a gallon freezer-sized Ziploc bag. That is how many cookies it made. I think it was like 40 or 50 cookies. It was amazing. So I brought some into the office so that people could eat it.
Yeah, and we gladly bore that burden.
Yeah.
For you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. We devoured the cookies. It was great.
Yes. We lived to
Why are we buffering? Are we
know.
buffering? Do you guys see us? I hope you still see us.
Do
Just a
you
little
see
bit.
them?
Just making sure we're still connected. Looks like we are. Okay.
I think so.
I think Alish dancer, I think we ended up with what would technically look like 4 batches of cookies.
Yeah.
Okay, good. They still see us.
Because from when you brought them in, it was almost like the tail end of them.
Yeah,
And even then,
like
it was like still a lot. It was like, oh my gosh,
Had
that's
like
awesome.
half of the tub of cookies left over. Yeah, you can totally make Jingjing's mint chocolate chip cookies in this game. Which we should just get into playing, by the way, instead of, like, talking all the time.
Yeah. I mean, what we have to say is, of course, super
so fascinating.
Great. Yes.
Me just talking about making cookies and eating them. Hopefully you guys have cookies. What did you guys say? You guys all had? Now you want a cookie. I'm sorry. You have an egg sandwich. Oh, my goodness. I love egg sandwiches.
I know.
23 Skidoo. I love your name, 23 Skidoo, Drew. Oh, my gosh, I love it. That's a reference to Ghost Dogs and Moon Lake.
Skidoo, Drew.
Oh, that's so great. You have Artsy Enigma. You have Dr. Pepper. Christy Doll has Sprite. JC, I'm going to have ordered pizza. Oh, my goodness, I want your pizza. Cheese fries, Happy Puppy Harley.
Ooh.
Good for you, Shizuka Fire. H2O.
Nice.
Cinnamilk. What is that? Jinx. Catherine
What are those?
Hello. Chocolate milk for Wicked Pants. I love that name too. Oh, you guys are so creative.
I know. It is fun, except when we get ones that it's like really difficult to pronounce, which it's still cool, but then we just butcher it and we feel bad.
And then we give you some random obscure nickname that just kind of looks like your name. So,
I know.
sorry. I mean, it's on you, but it's also on me, so.
Shame.
We're looking for Catherine Hotchkiss's for cinnamon milk. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
That makes sense. Do you
heat
make
it?
Yeah.
Is it heated?
Because that could be kind of good. I feel like that would go really good on like cake or something. Like you know those custard things.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Oh, those things
Oh
are
my
so
goodness.
good. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and by the way, just for fun, you guys, I happen to have some reference photos to share with you about the making of that was used as reference photos to make this game during intermission, which we are going to be going for 2 hours, and intermission will be in 45 minutes.
Yes.
A Bellini iced tea, which is brewing.
Ooh.
What? That's a random comment, Melissa McKenzie. Face tattoos? Worst idea ever.
I read that at first glance. I saw face tacos. I was like,
Face
I don't know.
tacos might be good.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, we don't endorse cannibalism here at HeR Interactive.
Well, I took it a different way. I thought, like, tacos first. Which, that's a good thing.
That's probably a lot less dark.
The drinking word is Minette.
Yes.
And I'm going to have you play, actually.
Cool.
Sorry for that screeching sound.
Huh.
This is the game right here. Let me make sure we're working. Looks like we're good. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
Whoa.
Since
Oh,
you can
the
tell a
volume's
lot
kind
about
of
a person
loud,
by
I
where
think.
he
What do
or
you
she
guys think?
lives, I
Is
thought I'd
Nancy too
introduce
loud?
myself by showing you my room.
'Cause the goal
As
is
you
for
can
me to be
see,
louder than
I keep
Nancy.
it pretty neat.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled
Nancy's that.
How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there.
Sorry,
a lot
I
of them
have to
were
sit through this.
pretty dangerous and at times really scary.
this.
But don't say
No.
anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Hashtag face tacos.
Hashtag face tacos, I know.
That's awesome.
I can't go to my settings right now. So we're just going to have to play through the intro and then I'll go back to change the game volume. Apologize for that, you guys.
Cool.
Oh, hey. There we go.
Oh, that works.
Here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where.
Let's just set it to that.
Cool. And then we'll continue. Is that better, guys?
Okay, let's take turns reading this.
Okay, you go first.
Cover assignment. Travel to Paris, that's a good thing, and work as an assistant to Minette.
Minette.
Really? Already you're dying?
Yep.
Oh, dear goodness. I'll take some. And work as, an up-and-coming American fashion designer whose behavior has lately become alarmingly bizarre and erratic.
She's been firing people right and left, throwing temper tantrums, refusing to return phone calls, running dangerously behind schedule, wearing a full face mask all day, every day, even while working.
real assignment. Discover the reason for Minette's
Minette!
strange behavior. And report back to Amy Grunhild, a client of Dad's and Minette's biggest financial backer. Who wants to know is Minette. Cracking under the pressure of trying to make her spring collection even more spectacular than her fall collection was. Okay, you take the other list.
Okay. Will she have enough designs done for there even to be a spring collection? Wow, butchered that. Is she up to something Miss Grunhild doesn't know about? Was investing in Minette a mistake? Is it time to pull the financial plug on her?
Who's sponsoring or funding her? That's the question.
By viewers like you.
True.
Thank you.
Additional info. Minette.
Wow.
I apologize in advance for how much we are going to butcher the beautiful French language.
Indeed.
I am not proficient in this language. But we shall have very fake accents.
And it will be great.
It will be grand.
It's almost bordered on German, the way that we're doing it.
Well, the way we're doing it. Very, very in your face.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's a German way. What did I say?
Minette
has one other assistant, an American named Heather, with whom I will be working. You take that one.
Her studio is an old windmill, moulin, I think it's moulin, in French, in a section of Paris called Montmartre.
Sacré-Cœur.
Ooh,
It might be
it's in
pronounced.
Sacré-Cœur. Doesn't that mean Sacred Heart?
Yeah, maybe. If you
so.
guys, who here knows French?
I took a few years of it in high school, and I only remember like 5 phrases.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
The extent of my French comes from watching the Pink Panther.
The best source.
I just watched half of it the other day. It was good practice.
Oh, it's Steve Martin.
Yeah. She designs clothes primarily for plus-sized women.
Oh.
You don't get that one.
Sure. I took 2 years of French in school, so I should be able to get by.
Dad made me promise not to go anywhere in Paris at night by myself. Well, yeah, did he ever see the movie Taken?
But he's probably got a special set of skills.
Yeah.
So that he could lawyer them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Be like, I will arrest you. I don't know. No matter what, I cannot let Minette find out that I'm there to check up on her. According to Miss Grunhild, she could really lose it then.
Paris Metro.
Ooh.
Hey, here we go.
Aw, yeah.
Well, what a question.
To start or not to start?
Would you like to play a game?
I think I would.
We're going to play on junior level just because of the sake of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As awesome as it is.
Oh my goodness.
It's beautiful animation flying across the world over the Atlantic Ocean. It's lovely, lovely.
Just hanging out.
Preparation for our landing. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank
Oh, Howie.
Taxi!
Where can I take it on this?
1999 Broadway, please. Brace for yourselves for the audio.
Like that.
I said don't come near me.
No, Minette, don't!
Stay back, you hear me? Stay back!
Bonjour, vous êtes... are you Nancy?
Yeah?
I'm Heather McKay. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. How was your flight?
Fine. Well, actually, they lost my suitcase, so I don't have any clothes or my cell phone. What's going on in there? Is someone hurt?
That's just Minette throwing one of her tantrums. Don't worry. She'll stop screaming right now. They lost your suitcase? That's terrible. Well, at least you're staying with Jing Jing. She'll have tons of clothes you can borrow.
Does this happen a lot?
Oh, you mean Minette? Don't worry, she's fine. At least she will be after phase 3, which should begin right about now.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah.
Minette.
See, she uses this process that some shrink taught her to manage anger and frustration. First, she vents her rage for 10 seconds, then 6 seconds of sobs and tears, and finally, at least 4 seconds of robust laughter, all of which restores her positive flux.
Positive looks.
It's all very weird, but it works, and believe me, without it, she would be impossible to work for. With it, she's a mere nightmare to work for. Anyway, ready to get started?
Yeah.
You bet.
That desk over there will be your workstation. I made a list of all the things that need to get done and put them on your computer. That's a Metro Pass.
Yes.
It'll let you ride the subway all over the city for free. Go ahead and take it. Answering the phone is your job. If you have any questions, just ask. Ask me, that is. Do not bother Manette. She's behind on her spring collection and is in danger of falling way behind on her couture projects.
Couture projects?
High fashion dresses and accessories that people have commissioned Manette to create. Needless to say, those people are très riche. In fact, she's designing the dress the First Lady will wear to the World Summit in November. Pretty cool, huh?
Heather?
Yes?
I hear voices. Who are you talking to out there?
Nancy Drew, you know, from the States?
Well, she's no good to me out there. Send her in.
Yes, Manette. As soon as you feel up to it, she's right through that door.
How come Manette has fallen so far behind in her work?
She's been under a lot of stress lately.
Well, I'll see you later.
Have fun.
I know. We haven't even started playing, and you guys have to refill your hot chocolate.
Whoa.
I wonder what's under here.
That's a project I'm working on. Well, supposed to be working on.
Alrighty.
Leon, you think you have a ghost in your house, and you named him Hugo Butterly? That's a wonderful name for a ghost.
Indeed. It's a lot less scary than a lot of other names could be. Indeed. Magazines.
High heels and your poodle.
What?
Poodle.
Mascara mayhem.
Frou-frou for you.
Glam Glam edition anglaise.
New studio opens with a vengeance for Hugo Butterly.
Well,
Oh, this is great. This is actually great.
okay.
New studio opens with a vengeance for Hugo Butterly by Jean-Michel Traquenard, senior fashion editor. For 2 years, fashion fanatics on both sides of the Atlantic have gobbled up the stylist confections of Hugo Butterly with an enthusiasm that shows no signs of stopping. As a result, the designer has not only outgrown the tiny London loft where he started out a mere 4 years ago, but it seems he's outgrown his native England as well. Last month, he opened his new studio in Paris, out of which he now intends to work. Being invited to the opening was like being invited to the presidential palace, only better, much better.
Oh.
Celebrities from all over the globe descended on the studio, located on trendy Ile-de-Saint-Louis. So many people showed up. Hugo was his pit bull Minette. Oh, wait a minute, go back! Hugo named his pit bull Minette.
That's awesome.
It's a sweet-looking dog.
It's so cute.
Models posing in Hugo's Butterlies. Wow.
They look so sad.
What is that you're wearing? I'm wearing a Butterly.
And what now? A Hugo Butterly.
Wearing Butterlies. The colorful, free-flowing, full-figure, flattering styles that are his signature. That it was difficult to tell the guests from the models the designer had hired to promote his latest line.
Fantastic.
But as the night wore on, it became apparent that there were more people in attendance who didn't have invitations than people who did, a fact which infuriated the designer, who had deliberately limited the number of guests to reduce the risk of damage to his new facility. Although several people said that Butterly was practically purple with rage that night, he said nothing to any of his guests and had no one thrown out. But within a week, all the party crashers had gotten a bill for 300 euros, which, they were told, they had to pay or they would be charged with trespassing. Within another week, all had paid. That is hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Talk about your passive aggressive.
Yeah, a little bit. Not just like Not just like 100 or like 50 or something where it's like, you know, but dang, that's a hefty price.
That's one way of making money.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was legal or not, but Paris. When asked about the incident, Hugo just shrugged. They took advantage of me and they paid for it.
Literally.
I'm not very good at forgiving and forgetting. I may be the world's greatest fashion designer, but I'm afraid I'm not a very nice person. Want to read the subtitle things?
Yeah. Famous talk show host and media mogul Begonia. Begonia. Showing off her butterfly.
Butterly.
Oh, Butterly. Wow.
I know. Other people in chat say that they mispronounced it as butterfly.
Butterfly. Because, like, you read it and it looks like butterfly.
Yeah, totally.
Hugo and curvaceous and bodacious president, Noor Anorexia. Hugo's new studio before the party guests arrive. Wow! What a trendy guy. Are there any other?
Yeah, that's all you can look at.
Oh. Let's see, we have lovely masks. And some boxes.
Leave that alone, okay?
You'd kind of count this as an Easter egg, but you see that box right there? Mm-hmm. That little decorative box was in A Message in a Haunted Mansion.
Oh.
In Abby's room.
Cool. We got a stapler. Oh, we can call people?
We got a phone.
Oh.
These doodles sure look familiar.
Wait, we got it.
Okay.
What are all these Go-Go Gringos doing in my studio?
Which is more blinding? Jean's head or his medallion?
It's like Sinclair's tie all over again.
Oh my gosh.
It's Minette's only friend. I'm Minette's only friend. Rude.
Get back to work, Sonny. Deliver this. Order that. I told you no eating at the desk. Blah, blah. Stress.
Yeah, bottoms up. Hey. Crouching Hugo, hidden baguette, Minette.
Rude. Oh, pauvre Dieter. Rude. Zut alors. Où est Carol? Au revoir, Carol. Bon voyage.
So it looks like this guy Dieter was kicked out and his heart is broken.
Oh.
Voila, Minette. Grr. Saw boohoo. Wahahaha.
Oh my gosh.
It's alive.
Carol, rude.
More dead flowers for Minette. Figures. Poor things probably died of fright when they heard they were going to HeR.
Sad day. I like the evolution of...
Yeah. Alien to Minette.
Whoa.
Go, Dodo, go, Dodo. Do the Dodo doodad that you dodos do.
Is it dabbing?
I don't really know. I probably butchered that, how it's supposed to go.
Look at this. The drawing. I'm pretty sure that's a dab. Man, Sunny June was drawing doodles of dabbing before they were cool.
And all these numbers and stuff.
What is this? Ooh.
Code or something. Thank you for your purchase of the SCARD 2 DV8 plotter. At times your plotter may need to be recalibrated for optimal printing. Should the printer not print correctly, adjust the vertical or horizontal pitch as well as the ink intensity. When calibration is complete, select the print button to print out a test page.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's very sensitive. Adjusting one may affect the other settings. Ah, good to know. Can we eat it? Oh.
Yeah, that's it. We can't take any Cocoa Pringles. How? Oh. Come on, Nancy, you can have some.
It's just rude. Whoa. Okay.
Sunny was here. Sunny June. That's why those doodles look familiar. Sunny June did them. He must have been Minette's last assistant. Wow, that guy gets around.
Mail. Whoa. Let's see. Ordered drawing tablets, pencils, erasers, pens.
One box of earplugs.
That's awesome.
From Krollmeister.
Thank you from your friends at Krollmeister Office Supplies. I'm not done reading these.
Hello, Sunny June. We have received the 2 bolts of Floral 302, which you returned to us and have credited your account accordingly. We are sorry that Minette found the material to be substandard. Rest assured that there had been any doubt as to its quality. That had there been any doubt as to its quality, to date we have received no other complaints about that particular lot. The material would not have been for sale. Thank you for your patience. We look forward to serving you in the future.
All right. Back to inbox.
Emily Griffin. Oh, we know her from Ghost Dogs and Moon Lake. You want to read that one?
Sure. Dear Miss Minette, I ain't never wrote nothing like this before, and I ain't too sure about this email stuff neither. But I saw a picture of a dress in a magazine when I was working the library shift just now. And I mean, it was just so beautiful, it stopped me in my tracks. Maybe it was because the gal that was wearing it was kind of shaped like me. I ain't huge or nothing, but I ain't exactly skinny neither. Or maybe it was because all the colors in it reminded me of those purty bottles I got back home on Moon Lake. But anyways, I liked that dress a bunch, and when I looked at the other dresses on the page, I liked them too. So I read the article that what came with them, and found out you was their designer. So I thought you should know you make good dresses, and you shouldn't pay no mind to anybody that says you don't, especially that Butterly fella. He sounds like a first-class jerk to me. Your fan, Emily Griffin.
Aww.
Wow. That's so nice, Emily.
Elmo's Pizza Parlor. No more deliveries. 3 out of our last 4 attempts to deliver pizza to your place of business have resulted in screaming tirades that caused my delivery persons to fear for their lives.
Oh my goodness.
As you know, one of them quit on the spot. I realize that Minette is an artiste with little tolerance for interruptions, but such outbursts are uncalled for and are detrimental to my employees' emotional health. Therefore, we will no longer do business with you. I'm sorry if this causes you any inconvenience. My employees, however, are not. Rudolfo Santioni, manager of Elmo's Pizza Parlor.
Good job.
L'interrogator.
Hello, Heather. Like everyone else in France, we at L'Interrogator are eager to know why Minette...
I'm drinking a lot of water tonight, y'all.
Where's the mask? Since we all know that Minette goes through assistance like a horse goes through hay, I can only assume that the reason Minette
I'm almost half done.
hasn't fired you yet is because she trusts you. Therefore, I am assuming that you know her secret. I am prepared to pay you a large sum of money for that secret. It will be the easiest money you will ever make. I will call you soon. I hope we can do business. Renee Bouchard. Interrogator, Paris Bureau.
To Sal Security Services, First Lady Dress Fitting. To Miss McKay, in anticipation of the final fitting for the First Lady's evening gown, please be advised that 2 of our agents may visit your premises in the near future to ascertain and assess security risks and to interview any and all employees. Thank you for your cooperation. Yours, Courtney Buckholst.
Rad. Alright, I think we read all the emails.
Yep.
Cool. So we'll do that.
Pick up
Do this.
envelope from
Oh.
JJ Ling. Pick up fabric photos from Dieter von Schwesterkamp. Deliver photos to John Michel Trequinard. Fix plotter. Do whatever Minette tells you to do and do it fast.
Woohoo!
Fix plotter.
Cool.
Okay.
Red. Alright, should we look at the portal or should we...
Sure.
Whoa! That's a freaky smile on that thing. Wow. Aww. That's the beautiful Brady Armstrong. Right? Yeah. Thank you for visiting my game site. Filled with games that I designed myself. Due to the overwhelming popularity of the site, I have to restrict traffic. Only those people who signed up can originally can play the games. Everyone else will have to wait for my uncle to get me more storage space on the server. Aww. Well, we'll come back to that later.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's this?
That's the plotter. It's broken. Fixing it is one of your jobs.
Cool.
Great.
Whoa. Done. All fixed.
I can see why Sunny thinks this thing is like a eating machine or something. Kind of creepy.
Yeah! Look at that. All so beautiful.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see.
How do we know how to fix this again? We saw it in the notes.
Yes. It was... Here we go.
Right?
Yeah. Should the printer not adjust the vertical or horizontal pitch as well as the ink intensity when calibration is complete? Excuse me. Select the print button to print out a test page. Discard 2's plotter settings are very sensitive and adjusting one may affect the other settings.
Well, those weird shapes didn't really help us.
No.
Huh.
Not this time. We probably need more instructions.
Can I see the strategy guide?
Yes.
You should go talk to Minette, though. I'll look at this and you talk to Minette.
All right. Will do. Alright, Minette.
Well, there you are.
Whoa.
I was just about to call Amy Grunhild and tell her that this internship thing she'd arranged for you was off.
Yep.
It's bad enough Amy foisting you on me like this. The day I become financially independent and can tell people like her to buzz off will be the happiest day of my life. Well, you're here, we've met, so get to work. Heather did give you a list of chores, right?
Yes, I'm all set.
One more thing. See that form over there? The one I've just started to drape? Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. That's the dress I'm designing for the First Lady. Now go. Actually, make me a pot of my special tea first. It was custom blended by my tea therapist, so make sure you follow the directions. When you're done, pour me a cup and leave it on the table. A nice big boost of herbal energy never fails to get my brain cells firing.
Well, alright then.
I don't have a tea therapist.
I know, that sounds
Let's
great.
see.
Whoa.
To make Minette her tea, the first thing I should do is read these instructions. Then I should put whichever herbs the instructions say I need into this pot of boiling water. Then when I'm done, I should click on the teapot so I can pour the tea into a cup. If I make a mistake and need to throw out an herb that I chose, or the tea itself, all I have to do is click on the sink. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Who here likes tea? I like tea. I particularly like black tea, like English breakfast, because then I can put cream in it. I have afternoon tea with cookies.
That sounds really good.
After a painstaking analysis of her body type, age, mood swings, eating habits, and lifestyle, I have formulated the following blend for Minette and for Minette only. Please note, the consequences of anyone but Minette drinking this tea could be catastrophic.
Alright.
Oh boy, if the tea is blended correctly, it will have a pleasant taste and an instant soothing effect. If made incorrectly, it will taste foul and have a negative effect on mood. Therefore, the guidelines below must be strictly adhered to.
Alright.
Oh boy, so strict.
Whoa! Always have the following herbs on hand. Gilwort, pipsweet, gibbering, fennelry, calicula, macrophylla, vervain, boojum,
orange slug,
tiki root,
Breland,
friar,
hogbone,
beowulf.
yellow buttons.
Wow.
If Minette has had a temper
Oh,
tantrum in
Minette.
the last 14 days, and if she declares that blue is her favorite color on the day... Excuse me, Minette, but what's your favorite color?
Red.
Alright.
Today it's red.
So let's see. If she declares that blue is her favorite color, on the day the tea is to be consumed, add all herbs that produces red blooms. Okay, if Minette is relaxed, is trying not to meet a deadline, add Beowulf. If Minette is right-handed on the day the tea is to be consumed, add herbs that are in the Gaviform family. If Minette is wearing a dress, include all herbs from the Answer family.
When asked to pick a
Whoa.
number between 1 and 10, if Minette chooses an odd number on the day the tea is to be consumed... Minette, could you please pick a number between 1 and 10?
10.
Okay.
Wow. Feels drawn to odd numbers, to the color blue. Wow. She's not humming, and those herbs with a potency of 7 or greater. Finally, if Minette says her favorite color is red, add those herbs which grow in marshy areas. Pour the tea into kettle before serving. Wow.
Yeah, skim through all those. This puzzle could take forever, so I'm gonna do something terrible, you guys. I happen to have the physical strategy guide.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna tell you which ones to put together.
Sounds good.
Okay, Boojum, please. You
You
can read it. I can't really. Oh, okay, you can look at it.
Sweet.
Breland,
Breland.
Calicula,
Calicula.
Fennelry,
Fennelry.
Gibbering,
Gibbering.
Hogbone,
Hogbone.
Macrophylla,
Macrophylla.
Phyrigia,
Phyrigia.
Pipsweet,
Pipsweet.
Varvain,
Varvain.
and yellow buttons.
And yellow buttons.
And brew it into the teapot. Oh wait, we need the teapot. We need water, right?
Yes. No, wait.
Teapot.
That should do it. I finished making your tea.
Just leave it there.
Oh, don't die. I was always so nervous about this. Don't die.
Nancy, come back here.
The tea is utterly rude. I can already feel my creativity flowing again, building like a wave on the ocean, surging towards some unseen shore.
Wow.
I have another job for you, a very critical job. See the stuff that I've been studying? That, in essence, is my spring collection.
Uh-huh.
All those objects have certain things in common which speak to and stimulate the artistic sinews of my subconscious, from which all the designs I need will eventually burst forth.
Uh-huh.
They're all totally rude, but they're not enough. I need more, Nancy. You need to take the number 7 metro to Pont Neuf, go to the flea market in Square de Vergalant Park, and buy me 4 more things with qualities identical to the ones each of these possesses. Use this bag. Put everything in there as soon as you buy it. I don't want anyone seeing what you bring me. It could give away my whole collection.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Here's some money.
Ooh, money.
Sweet.
I'm just supposed to go out and buy things?
Stuff. I want stuff. New stuff that's just like this old stuff, only different. Now just take a good look at my stuff, then go. Go!
Wow. All right then.
Okay.
Let's see. We notice.
Les moulins.
Well. All right. So you see, this is clearly it all has stuff in common.
Yeah, rings.
Lots of rings. Round.
Rims.
They're round.
Round rims, rings.
And are they all metal? Some of them are.
Yeah. To an extent, they're all metal, though, too.
All right. Cool. Let's see. We should like.
This is a nice, just hangout place.
Right?
Rude!
What? Ooh, what's that?
Interesting material.
You're not touching that, are you?
No.
I was just looking. What kind of material is this?
It's a brand new blend. Doesn't even have a name yet. Don't you have work to do?
Just curious.
No. Teasing it.
Get me stuff!
No way! Wait, turn around. You can look at that.
What happened to your wall?
You're not really talking to me while I'm trying to work, are you?
Sorry.
My goodness.
Rude!
Goodness, okay.
Rude.
Quite an outfit she's got, too.
Wow.
Okay, so I got an answer for the blotter.
All right.
Yeah, you already looked at the stuff that you need to for it, so I might as well just go ahead and do that.
Perfect.
Bring the H all the way up. Bring the I all the way up, except for the 1 at the top. Yeah, just stop there. And then bring that up to 3. Great.
Cool.
There.
Huzzah!
Wow.
A, B, C, D. Oh, get the phone, get the phone, get the phone.
Bonjour, Manette's House of
Manette.
Design.
Bonjour. My name is Lynn Manrique. I'm with the Modern History Department at UC Kearns in the States, and I'm following up on the letter I sent to Manette about 2 weeks ago concerning Noisette Tornade.
One moment, please. Heather, someone named Lynn from UC Kearns is following up on a letter about Noisette Tornade.
Tell her we're sorry, but Manette is extremely busy and won't be able to get back to her for at least 6 weeks.
I'm sorry, but...
I heard. Well, 6 weeks it is then. Thank you anyway.
The phone is ringing.
Wow.
Okay, we have errands to run.
Many. Let us go. Ooh.
Hello? Pizza?
Oh.
No, it wouldn't be pizza.
There's something on the floor here. Looks like someone slipped it under the door. It's for Manette.
Well,
Go ahead and open it.
Make the most of what little time you have left. Soon it will all be over.
jeez.
Oh no, not another one.
Manette's gotten other letters like this?
Oh my goodness.
Letters, phone calls. They started sometime in April, then they stopped, then they started up again in July. And last month, someone sent Minette dead flowers every day for a week. She locks the letters up in her dodo box over there in order to neutralize them.
May I keep this letter?
Why? I mean, if you were some kind of private detective, I'd say sure, but since you're not, just put it in the dodo box.
But I mean, okay. How do you open this thing?
You don't. There's a lock on it, but Minette is convinced that if she opens it, all the wickedness in there will escape and wreak havoc. In fact, don't say anything to her about that letter. It'll just upset her, and if she falls any further behind, she'll have to cancel her show next month. And if that happens, she may as well cancel her career.
Has this windmill or moulin always been a fashion design studio?
No. In fact, until a year or two ago, this little old lady lived here. When she passed away, this place went on the market and Minette snapped it up. See, Minette has this thing about curves. She claimed working in a quasi-round environment like this would make her more productive.
And has it?
As if. But she has gotten a lot of press out of it. In fact, if there's one thing I've learned from Minette, it's that how a designer behaves is likely to get her just as much attention in the fashion world as what she designs.
Why does Minette wear that mask?
All I know is that back in March, on the last day of her big fall show, she showed up wearing that mask, and she hasn't taken it off since.
You didn't know she was going to do that?
No, no one did. Not even Dieter. That was her boyfriend at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank, the fashion photographer.
Yes.
Who is Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He's this awesome fashion photographer. But listen, as it turns out, I have to run an errand in that area, so I'll pick up those fabric photos.
Oh no, that's okay. I'll do it. Finding his studio will help me get more familiar with Paris. In fact, why don't I run your errand too?
No, that's all right. It can wait. Getting those prints to Jean-Mi is much more important.
Why am I delivering photos to somebody in a cafe?
Jean-Michel Trequenard is the fashion editor for Glam Glam magazine. All he really is a glorified gossip columnist, so it pays to be nice to him. Which, as you'll find out, ain't easy. His office is the Café Kiki on the Rue des Mauvais Garçons in the Marais.
Wow.
Look for the bald guy at the corner table. He'll have a cell phone in one hand and a fork in the other.
Cool.
What's with all the red paint that's splattered on the wall in Minette's studio?
I came in one morning last month and there it was. Minette must have had a bad night.
And she just happened to have a can of paint in her office?
Probably using it for inspiration.
Ah, I'll let you get back to work.
Allez, bye-bye.
Allez, bye-bye.
Cool.
All right. Shall we go out and about?
I think we shall.
We got lots of places that we need to go.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, where first? Shopping first, maybe?
yeah.
Let's do some shopping at Pont Neuf.
Sweet. Oh, there we go.
Tasha Bree, we made these. We had these special ordered, these mugs. Boy.
Great.
Okay.
Bonjour. Lequel préférez-vous?
Parlez-vous anglais?
If you buy, I speak whatever you like. I am Malika. I sell fine things from around the world. The others here, they sell things which they pry from the muck of their basements.
Okay, let's see what you got.
One moment.
Yeah.
I thought this, told us inside the guide here,
What to
what's
buy?
the cheapest thing that we can, the cheapest
Wow.
bartering offer. I can't find it. Okay, well, we're going to call upon you guys for spoilers here. The green rings. What is the cheapest that we can get the green rings for? Go ahead and answer in chat, you guys.
Wow.
Yeah, the bracelets.
Those things.
Go ahead, yeah, click on that.
How much are you selling the green rings for?
They are green magic rings.
Oh, magic.
They cost 15 euros.
They cost 15.
Wow.
Before you click on any of that, there's. Oh, I found it. Okay.
Is it there?
4. It's 4.
Too much. 4 euros is more like it.
Voila.
Yes.
What else do you like?
We actually don't need anything from there.
All right.
Yeah.
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you come back, maybe then I have what you like.
Thanks,
I'll
you guys.
remember that.
Merci. Au revoir.
Cool.
Okay, let's find another vendor. Because there's more vendors in here.
Cool. Let's see what we got. Oh, hello.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Monsieur Marchand, à votre service.
Bonjour, Monsieur Marchand.
American tourist?
Sort of. Is that okay?
Is that okay?
They're smart. I sell good stuff and they can tell. So, what are you going to buy?
Well...
Oh, you see that arm right there?
I was gonna say.
That is spook number 10? Or spook number 9? Spook number 10. From the Haunted Carousel?
Yeah, I can't remember which number it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's
It's the ghost arm from the Haunted Mansion. The blue film canister.
What's in here? A movie?
Oui, it contains an American short film. I'm not sure if it is about the beloved beast of burden in Tibet or about someone who talks a lot, but it has won many awards. And the fact that it is in a nice blue canister makes it well worth 84 euros.
Whoa.
Wow.
Ask for 21.
Would you take 21 euros instead?
Vendu. What
Yay.
else tickles the fancy?
It is spook number 10? Oh, okay.
Should we buy?
Nothing else here.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
By any chance, does mademoiselle wish to earn some money?
Yes.
Maybe. How?
The tourists, they like to buy hand-painted reproductions of famous works of art. But as you can see, it is difficult for me to paint them. But for a young woman such as you, it is easy.
What?
You want
really?
me to paint the reproductions?
You see, the lines are already there. You look at the original painting, you put paint on your brush, you paint between the lines. Voila! A painting which the tourists will gobble up.
Gobble
I
up.
pay you 15 euros for each one you complete.
15.
Do you wish to start now?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But of course.
Maybe.
All right. Let's do this.
Das monies. Yeah, I'm hoping to
that's
have
funny.
merchandise soon too, you guys. Someday. Someday we'll have more merch. Purple Hearts cheering for Tess as she repaints a beautiful rendition of the Mona Lisa.
Oh yes. And this is clearly the original paintings that we are referencing. I think that is right.
Yes. Doesn't it look like a spitting image?
Oh, of course. I
Oh.
look at that and I'm like, this
Ned-
must be the original.
Ned Bunny says the eyes are wrong.
Oh. Well, that's
Obviously
okay.
not a forgery. I mean, no one's gonna know that this isn't the real thing.
Are you sure?
Oh, they'll know it's totally legit.
Yeah. It's like the most convincing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, let's see. This one on the left. That one. And
Yes.
then set up there. Set one.
Have any of you guys just painted one of these paintings totally different than when it should be? Like, you painted it the way you wanted it to be. You know, like she had red hair and a blue cowl and...
Monsieur, how's this?
Magnifique! You have done excellent work. And for that, I reward you.
Yeah.
Do you wish to paint another?
Up to you.
Not right now. Maybe later.
Unless, did you want
Very
it?
well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Next time we come back.
Okay.
But there's one more vendor.
Cool.
Wow.
It's
Some
beautiful.
Fun with the pigeons. Oh, wow, look at that fish! It's a water fountain.
Whoa!
And his eyes light up. Because why not?
Right? May as well. Okay, wait, let's see. Where's the other vendor?
Squirrel.
Oh, there you are. Oh.
Okay.
Wow, that's...
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
They have very interesting toys and
Bonjour, mademoiselle. If you like the bargains, you have come to the right place. What captures the eyes?
Well...
Okay, question. Is that a back scratcher or is that Yoda's cane?
I think it's Yoda's cane.
I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Maybe it's a really long claw. That just was... Or...
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, okay. We need the traffic cone.
Does this cost very much?
The traffic cone is one of my favorites. So colorful and so useful. With it, I myself learned to park my car parallel. And I ask only 10 euro for it.
Just one.
Oh.
It's just a little cone. €1.
It is yours.
Okay.
See anything else you like?
Yeah, we need the lava lamp.
What's the price of this lava lamp?
That lamp is very special. The torque which rises and falls inside it, unlike any I have ever seen. Watching it will entertain you for hours. And I am selling it for only 20 euro.
No, 15.
Would you take €15 instead?
It is yours. See anything else you like?
That is all.
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Here, new things come and old things go all the time. You must come back.
I might just do that. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Makeup made easy.
Ooh. Oh, look at the river. Is that the sun? Okay.
Lovely.
It's beautiful.
It is magnifique. Did anyone else have a lava lamp? It was very much a 90s novelty.
That's great. That's
okay.
That's just the most bizarre.
Got our shopping done.
To the memory of the French fighters.
1940 through. Oh, I thought there was a combination thing there. 1940 through 5.
You had a glitter lamp? Glitter globe, glitter lamp. Yeah, those are cool too.
Ooh.
Alright, so we also need to go to JJ's, which is Place. Or is it Hotel de Ville? I don't remember. Somewhere. We have to go to all these places though.
It's good. Oh, this is Cafe Kiki.
Cafe. Oh, my favorite place.
Oh,
hi.
Hello.
Excusez-moi, mais êtes-vous Monsieur Traquenard?
Please, in English. I do not wish to hear my native tongue butchered while I eat. As for my name, not Traquenard. It is Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Traquenard! Traquenard!
Traquenard. Traquenard.
Enough! What can I do for you, mademoiselle?
Drew. Nancy Drew. I've just started working for Minette as an assistant.
Oh? What happened to HeR?
Elzer?
HeR Mickey! HeR Mickey!
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay. No, Heather still works for Minette. I'm kind of working for both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired 3 assistants in the past 5 months. I hope you are not next. In fact, that HeR has managed to avoid the axe for this long is truly remarkable. So, do you, like HeR, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
Up to you. Are we designers or not? Not really, but would we want to be? Nancy does do everything.
I know, she really does. Reminds me of HeR's card. Is there a McKee? Alright, I saw the first answer is
I
no.
have
so
no
we're gonna-
desire to design wild and crazy dresses, if that's what you mean.
Then you are an intelligent young lady, Nancy. In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people. You must order something. I insist. La carte, s'il vous plaît.
La carte, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, but I'm really not hungry.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you. I mean, merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri,
I know.
he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case...
Oh, what should we choose, you guys? What should we choose?
see,
We're gonna end up eating all of them eventually, but what should be our first try?
Let's see. Piscine de Connery, crème de glace, cassoulet, quenelle.
One person says crescent, but I'm not sure which. I don't think it's any of those. The first person says crème de glace.
Crème de glace?
The first 2 people say crème de glace. And the 3 people have said crème de glace.
Let's do it. I think that's
Crème de
ice cream.
glace,
Right?
D'accord.
D'accord.
Oui.
Merci. Henri, ajoutez-le à mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
Certainement.
Ice cream with a sprig of mint on top. So refreshing.
Yum.
On a plate, too.
I know.
That was wonderful.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
All the questions answered.
Whoa.
That is what I wish.
Do you have any idea why Minette wears that mask?
I believe she is the victim of botched plastic surgery.
Oh. That would explain it.
Isn't Minette a little young to be undergoing plastic surgery?
Some women with noses that would put birds of prey to shame are perfectly content with their appearance, while others with acceptable features are convinced they are more hideous than Frankenstein. Self-image. It can make people do strange things.
If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be?
Ugo Batelli, without a doubt. Not only do he and Minette have similar design styles, so that they are constantly competing for the same coupe de clients, but both of them are unthinking, socially inept egoists. It's a rare week that goes by without one of them insulting the other.
Oh.
Has it ever gone beyond words?
Not to my knowledge. You ask very curious questions, Mademoiselle True. They make me think you know more than you are saying. And as a member of the press, I'm not sure that I like that.
You can dish it, but you can't take it.
How can I contact this Hugo Butterly person?
His phone number is right here in my digital assistant. Of course, it's extremely unlikely that you will be able to talk to him in person. Even I occasionally have trouble penetrating the wall of sycophants that surrounds him. So, what else do you wish from me?
Oh.
Got it.
Alright.
Do you have a real office somewhere?
When I'm writing my column, I go to my office at Glam Glam. When I'm researching my column, I come here. I have my telephone, which can do everything save sing the Marseillaise, food, and a chair for whomever stops by.
Thank you for talking to me.
D'accord.
D'accord.
Oui. Telle de vie. Ok. Place mange.
Place mange.
I
don't know. It's a PDA, Salem the cat. He was using a PDA. Do anybody else ever use PDAs? Blackberries count, I guess.
Come in. Set your things down and come on over here. Hi, JJ Ling. I shake your hand, but I get flour all over you. Oh, and Heather called and told me about your luggage. No worries. I have plenty of clothes in every size imaginable. Your bedroom's down that hall. The airline lost my luggage once, told me it was gone for good and paid me $100. Then 5 years later, my suitcase shows up on my doorstep. And a bill for the $100 they'd paid me, plus interest.
It showed up 5 years later?
What? You don't believe me?
Of course I do.
The worst part was I had to toss out almost everything that was in it. Clothes, makeup. I mean, the stuff was 5 years old, right? You like chocolate chip cookies?
Yeah.
I love chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
So do I. And the nice thing is, I'm about 3 pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that I need to be for Minette. I have a very high metabolism. So, I make cookies, I eat cookies, and since you're here, I share cookies.
Why does Minette want you to be a size 12?
Contractually, I have to be a size 12. See, Minette is into curves, so she designs clothes for full-figured curvy women. Because I signed on to be a fitting model, I have to maintain the ideal size 12 weight and shape.
What's a fitting model?
A fitting model puts on samples from a designer's latest line, so the designer can create each piece on a real live person instead of a dress form. It's not very exciting. In fact, it's totally boring. Plus, you're always getting stabbed with pins. But it pays the bills.
Does anyone else live here?
Nope, it's just me. And you now. Managed to get a short-term lease. Soon as I'm done being Minette's fitting model, I am out of here.
Minette. She could be really short.
Can you think of anyone who might be out to get Minette?
Well, Dieter, obviously.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He and Minette went out for about 6 months. Then all of a sudden, last April, Minette dumped him. Just tossed him aside like last month's edition of Vogue.
Do you know why she broke it off?
No idea.
Although I suspect it has something to do with the fact that Dieter lets his pet boa constrictor run loose in that photographic studio of his.
He has a pet boa constrictor?
That's what I said. Don't you believe me?
Well, I guess.
Hardly anybody knows about it. I think it may be illegal. If you happen to be in there, be careful.
Heather wants me to pick up an envelope from you.
Oh yeah, it's right over there. Heather needed a bunch of personal information so they can pay me, but I refused to give it out over the phone. I'm real paranoid about that sort of stuff. Don't ask me why, I just am. Go ahead and take it to her.
That's probably a wise
I'll
way
be
to
back
live.
in a bit.
Take care.
Every time she whips out her spoon, I keep thinking that, like, the dough would fling out of there. It's like, there goes a chocolate chip.
Hello! Would you like some cookies? Have some cookies! Everyone!
Fun fact, you guys, that accent from that voice actor was a real accent. That is actually an Australian actor who is here in Washington. And we interviewed her on the podcast, so be sure to check that out.
That's awesome. Good intentions. They have more power than you think.
The European dream.
Wait.
Paris, according to Zoo.
Oh! Ask the young Frenchman who calls himself Zoo what his favorite part of Paris is, and he'll say without hesitation, the part you will never see.
He is referring to the tunnels and chambers that comprise the city's catacombs, not the 2 kilometers or so that are open to tourists, but to the 300 some kilometers. Now there goes an Irish accent. Off limits to the public. For Zoo, who spends all his spare time exploring them, the catacombs are home.
The catacombs were created in 1785 when it became clear that central Paris was in danger of being contaminated by its overflowing the cemeteries. The remains of their former residents, 5 to 6 million in all, oh my goodness, were dug up, carted to the network of depleted limestone quarries that lay beneath the city, and stacked in its empty caverns in huge, artfully arranged, carefully labeled piles.
Wow, okay, so they were worried about contamination in 1785, and so they redug up all of the dead bodies and put them all down in here.
Can you imagine being assigned to that project?
I would think that, digging up the bodies would be contamination exposure right there.
Mm-hmm.
I figure in the ground they'd be fine, but maybe we're missing an element to this story.
Maybe. Let's see, because of safety concerns, the
authorities have sealed off the vast majority of these ossuaries. Anyone caught trespassing faces a hefty fine, but for Zoo and his fellow cataphiles, the threat of capture only raises the volume on a catacomb's siren song.
Ooh. Why do I do it? Mostly because of the quiet, Zoo says. The quiet and the dark. The real catacombs are pitch black, Makes you hyper-aware of everything. Down there, you're as wide awake as you're ever going to be.
Have any of you guys actually been to Paris before? And if you have been to Paris, have you seen any part of the catacombs in real life? For Zoo, going down there means donning waterproof boots. It's been an extremely wet summer in the catacombs. Coveralls and a headlamp. But when it comes to finding his way, he packs nothing more high-tech than a hand-drawn map.
Wow.
I don't get lost anymore, he answers with a twinge of regret. At first, I'd get lost all the time. I'd wander around for hours, terrified I was never going to find my way out. Talk about wide awake. But then I started making a map and keeping track of everything I saw. And now, he raises his hand and pats it, I know those tunnels like the back of my hand.
Zoo claims to be an expert not only on the layout of the catacombs, but on the hundreds of mysterious marks and symbols that have been etched into the tunnel's stone walls and floors. Some were left by ancient quarrymen, some by 19th century surveyors, and a few by criminals on the run. But everything down here, he says, has a meaning. By necessity, Zoo is also an expert on quick escapes. The tunnel police can and often do show up when least expected. Zoo once eluded them by wriggling out of the tunnel through a 10-meter long rabbit hole. That was less than 2/3 of a meter in diameter.
Fortunately, he smiles, I don't eat a lot. The fact that he eats at all is due to the fact that he has a job in his other life. Although he refuses to elaborate, reasoning that the less people know about him, especially the authorities, the better. However, he willingly gives out his phone number. 0101614560. Zoo. Which he is confident cannot be traced. And encourages anyone who thinks they know something that he doesn't that he doesn't to call him. I know probably more about the catacombs than anybody else in Paris, he allows, but I certainly don't know everything. Yet.
Wow. That ended in perfect time with the music. Let's see. Poultry phobia. Organic labeling. For labeling what you need to know. Radical middle to the rescue.
Alright, we got JJ's envelope. We need to go find Dieter.
Cool. Hey. Alright. Dieter.
And he was,
Rudebach?
Sure, let's try there.
Cool. Dee.
Can we call the Hardy Boys there?
Ooh.
That's
a good question. I don't know. Oh, hello.
No, don't say anything. Let me guess. You lost your passport, so you're looking for the American consulate to get it replaced. Only you wound up here because you asked a Parisian for directions, and you thought you understood what he said, only you didn't. Am I right?
Yeah, go ahead and keep talking.
All right.
Well, you got the part about being an American right.
But you're not lost? Ugh, I must be losing my touch. Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Please don't tell me you're a would-be model who thinks her career would take off if only I would photograph her.
No, my name's Nancy Drew. Minette sent me here to pick up some fabric photos.
Ach, I regret to say I have not printed them up yet, nor will I have time to do so for quite a while. Had I used my digital cameras, there would be no problem, but unfortunately, the essence of those fabrics was better captured by film.
Oh. But I need to deliver them to that fashion editor, Jean-Michel Traquenard, today.
My regrets once
She still
again.
can't say it.
Do you know how to make prints?
No.
Then you will learn. There is a binder on the bookshelf that will tell you how to make prints with the paper I use, which is Krollmeister Escachrome PB paper.
Okay.
The Darkroom is through the door with the red light by it, and the 4 negatives from which prints need to be made are next to the enlarger. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Pause. We are overdue for an intermission.
Should we do menu or should we just kind of
we'll just break out.
It's like, he looks so majestic as he's studying those things. It's like, oh, wow.
Yes. Alright, you guys. We are going to take, we're going to take a 5-minute break, actually. So, look at your clock, set a timer for 5 minutes. Go get yourself some more to drink. Take a break, get a snack. We'll be back. Okie day.
Cool. See you in a few.
Hey guys!
Hi!
And we're back.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys got a snack. Tell me, what are you guys eating? What are you guys drinking? You got iced tea, Leon? Awesome.
Ooh.
I have a few behind the scenes, well, it's not really behind the scenes. They're reference photos that we used to look at to help make the game. And actually, a few photos actually did end up in the game. So you might recognize a few. I know, that was pretty quick.
The intermission.
Orange juice for Archimate, yeah. Woo! Yeah, anyways, okay, let me show you our fun thing. I'm going to play just a little bit of music just for the fun of it.
Just because.
Yeah. Oh, well, let me go to, let's do this pleasant one. A little bit of background music as we go through.
I feel like we need, like, classical music.
Here we go. Alright, so,
Beautiful.
Looking at moulins, windmills for the exterior. And here we have an actual windmill in Paris. You can see tucked in between. And look at this. Notice that it is perched precariously on the point of another building down here.
Oh my goodness.
See that? Isn't that funny?
That's an odd design.
Yeah. Here's another angle of it from a different street. See, this is like the entrance right here, but it's like perched way up over here.
That is
so funny. Here we go again. This must be like the entrance. La Moulin. Something or other. Oh yeah, just stacked on top.
It's like someone just set it there as like a balancing act.
That is so funny. I wonder if there's actually anything in this. I wouldn't risk that.
Yeah. Unless there's some sort of weird, crazy engineering trick that makes it look like it's precarious.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to chance it.
We have actual like picture samples. I think our team went over to the nearby college that we have here in Seattle, the Art Institute of Seattle. They took several pictures of like the fashion classroom, so you see like a whole bunch of sewing machines, which the pictures aren't very interesting, but I got a couple shots of some portfolios for examples, so you can see that they were working on shirts and dresses and colors and stuff.
So cute.
I like this one because it's gonna look like what we see in the game.
Oh.
It's that similar style when the art and stuff. And here's a lovely, it looks like a watercolor sketch. A lovely lady.
She's very long, lovely lady.
It does look like watercolor though.
Yeah, the way that it kind of blends together like that would be really hard to do with colored pencils. Unless they're really good. But,
this is a little bit early to show, but this is one of the dress inspirations for what Manette's going to be working on. Sorry, that was a little bit of a spoiler, but you'll see what actually it's on the front cover of the game box, so that's not really a spoiler.
That's okay.
Yeah, but this was the inspirational layout dress for Manette.
It's pretty.
And that is all.
Yes, well, we will notice that
Shall we get back into playing the game?
I say yes. That's like the perfect music to end on.
Alright.
We're back in our tour.
We are going to be doing darkroom photography. Okay, so there's a book in there. And I'm going to get up my timer because I know.
Cool.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, I'm making him dance. Anyway, alright, let's see. So we're looking for a book.
What's this?
That's just a toy I made when I was a boy. Go ahead and play with it if you want. I still do.
Cool.
Nice camera. Is it digital?
Yes, very high res though. Very limited capacity. Would you like to borrow it?
I'd love to.
Of course, why not?
Thank you.
No.
You're welcome.
Well, cool. Woo. Oh man, if I had this toy, I wouldn't get any work done. Let's see. So we're looking for a book.
Fishy!
Fish! Ooh! He's looking for his son! I gotta find my son, Nemo! Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Swimming.
Isn't Dory this kind of fish?
Yellowtail, or is it like yellow-tailed damsel or something?
Did they do Finding Nemo fish in there on purpose?
Maybe.
That makes
I forget
me
when this
laugh.
game is.
Aha! Darkrooms.
Misk.
Thank you for your purchase of this. You're welcome. Let's see. So we put the paper there. Make sure all processes are done in complete darkness. Using any type of light, including red, will ruin the image. Chromeister enlarger. Insert the negative you desire to create the enlarger. Turn off the lights. Turn on. Cool. 2 to 9 seconds.
Negatives, developer, stop bath, fixer. May I take this binder into the dark room with me?
Leave it in here, please. Take it in there, you might spill something on it.
Wow.
Okay.
All right then. We'll figure it out.
Wait. Which one was the fixer? That was blue? I need my sticky notes. Yes. One moment. Or yeah, go ahead and get it. I need to write stuff down.
Okay, so developing fluid is red.
Wait, never mind. I've got the guide right here.
Oh, perfect.
I've been looking at it.
It's red, white, blue. Oh, it's like, isn't the French flag? Looks like that. Alright.
Just make sure you don't knock over anything in there. Some of those chemicals are extremely volatile.
Alright. We won't.
How do you make a mug cake, Nancy Drew rocks? I want this
Whoa,
recipe.
Look at all those bottles of chemicals. One false move and boom.
We could explode ourselves. This is fantastic.
Great.
Alright, so pick up, let's just do left to right on these guys.
These must be
Not
the
that one.
negatives.
First one. Alright, so, let's see. Okay. Alright, so put it on the enlarger.
Looks like the paper is already mounted on the enlarger. That helps.
Up there. Oops, up the top. And then turn it on. And I'm gonna start the timer. The button's down here.
Oh, that's
I
right.
turn the enlarger on and off here.
Okay, we're gonna have to turn off the light.
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. Turn it off. Alright, then we dip in the developer, which should be right there.
Alright.
Alright, I got the timer going. Okay, pick it up. And then it goes into the stop bath right there.
Okay.
Oh, that one's unlimited. How do I reset this? Oh, just like that. Okay. Alright, go ahead and pick it up. And then the last one, which is right over there.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let the timer do the counting.
Okay.
I know, you keep the fingers on the screen. It's crazy. Alright, pick it up.
There, all done. 1 down, 3 to go. It's a picture of fabric, all right.
That's great. Wonderful. Hang it up to dry. There you go.
Yay!
Alright, next slide. Or do we have to take out the other one? I don't know. Nope, it stays in. Okay, there you go.
Alright, so there's that. So then,
So put it in.
This one?
Yep. We're ready to turn it off, and the button's right there.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and turn it off. Alright, pick it up. Oh, you've got it. Okay. And then, yeah, developer.
I'm like really nervous. I don't want to put in the wrong thing.
Okay, pick it up. And then, yeah, the next one.
Shoot.
Oh,
He knocks it over. Uh-oh. Ah, nuts.
What?
Second chance. Please tell us we got okay, good. We still have one.
That would be a huge bummer. Like, no. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Oh. Okay, pick it up. And the next time we kaboom, we'll do that, okay?
Oh dear.
Oh no.
And we kaboomed.
Well.
Okay, before you do, go ahead and second chance it. But before you do anything, look to the left. Back up. Back up first.
Ah, how do I?
Oh, maybe go to the right. Turn around. Flush the toilet.
Help yourself.
Again. has your guys' day been? Again.
This is riveting. He's probably like, what is she doing in there? She flushing down all my chemicals? I need those.
Again. Oh, the batteries are fully charged.
Oh.
Again. It was the creme de glace.
True, it had too much mint spring.
Again. Right.
It's just the stress of her job is just getting to her. You know.
Again.
Or she's actually just turned into a cat who just likes to go and just flush the toilet randomly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Again. Again. This is totally going in our YouTube description. Flushing the toilet 10 times.
Yay!
Yeah!
Oh. Beautiful.
Yeah, use it on the... Are we supposed to use it on?
Wait, are we?
Oh, I'm asking them.
There, I'll just put them in an envelope and I'll be all set.
Oh! Nancy finished all of them!
What?
Well, that saved a little time.
Well, that's so cool!
There you go!
Now we don't have to blow anything up anymore.
Yep.
Wow.
Ah, you made the prints.
Yep.
Now you get to have the pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Treco now.
Oh boy.
It sounds like you don't like him.
He's a conceited nixnuts who thinks far too highly of himself and far too little of everyone else to do his job fairly.
What kind of dealings have you had with him?
Unhappy. I refuse to bow and scrape when I'm in his presence, and he resents me for it. He's not used to that. You see, most people are so afraid he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets. No questions asked.
Alright.
Why does Jean-Mi need those prints?
Heather said that he wants to use them to illustrate an upcoming story about modern fabrics.
What's your opinion of Minette's assistant, Heather McKay?
Heather's a bright girl. Her crush on me is unfortunate, but I can handle it.
She has a crush on you?
It's obvious to me that she does. Dealing with models the way I do day in and day out, I've gotten pretty good at knowing what women are thinking and feeling.
Does Heather know that you know?
I've said nothing to her because although there is no chance that I will ever reciprocate her feelings, I see no point in hurting her. Let her have her crush. Eventually she will set her heart on someone else and I will be forgotten.
Alright.
I hear that you used to date Minette.
That is correct.
But you're not dating her now?
No.
Why do I get the feeling you're not happy about that?
She broke up with me by leaving a message on my cell phone, and she hasn't said a word to me since. It was an unforgivable outrage. I don't claim to be a paragon of virtue, but even I didn't deserve that.
That is pretty low. That's a pretty low blow. Okay, yeah, bye, we're broken up, okay. Like...
You've had no contact at all with Minette since she broke it off?
None. All my dealings with her now are strictly professional, with Heather handling any and all communication between us.
Maybe you should write her a letter.
For your information, I've written her dozens of letters. I've just never sent any of them.
How well do you know JJ Ling?
As well as I care to. The way she's always pulling out that annoying word game and begging people to play. And did you know that she won a lottery back in the States? That's right, she's actually filthy rich. What kind of person models when she's filthy rich? There's something not quite right about that girl.
Is it true that you keep a pet boa constrictor in here?
Don't be ridiculous. I would never keep an exotic pet like that in here. Although I may have lost an exotic pet like that in here once.
Ah! But...
You mean there is a snake in here somewhere?
I'm sure it's found its way out by now. They get pretty active when they're hungry, you know, and I haven't seen it for months. But, just in case, watch where you step.
I better go.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for the host, Andy13. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Shout out to Andy13's fans.
Woo!
Indie Lovers 13. Okay, sorry, I butchered your name.
Let's see. Where shall we go?
I think we need to return back to Minette. Oh, no. We need to return those photos to Jean-Mi.
Oh, yes.
And we need to buy some food while we're there.
Sweet.
Hotel de Ville.
Hotel. It's the Hotel de Ville. The Hotel de Ville.
So, yeah, JJ didn't lie about the snake, but she just misconstrued the details.
Are those the photos Minette promised me?
Yes.
Oui.
In fact, they came straight from Dieter von Schwesterkrank's darkroom. I printed them up myself.
You are quite doué as a photo developer. Bravo for you, Nancy Drew.
Of course.
Merci. I was afraid HeR had forgotten. So, you had the pleasure of meeting Herr von Schwesterkrank, eh?
It sounds like you don't like him.
Not like Dieter? C'est impossible. Dieter is a very enterprising young man, which in most cases is good, but when arrogance enters the picture... Pff. So, what else do you wish from me?
Do you think I could order something?
Order anything you like, but know that this time you will pay for it.
No problem.
Le carte?
Le carte? I want food. What should we order, you guys? It can't be... Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say something different. So we already did crème de glace.
No crème de glace.
Oui.
Now I need to go home and buy more ice cream because I'm totally out of it. I need to add it to my grocery list right now because I was just tinkering with that. What are they saying? Someone says, well, which one's steak? Oh, that one's steak.
Oh.
Steak haché et pommes frites.
I think I like the steak haché et pommes frites.
Très bien.
Très bien.
Ice
Ça fait
cream.
11 euros, s'il vous plaît.
You need to give him 11 euro.
Okay.
Money well spent, I hope.
Round
It's
steak.
a bread.
Or what you Americans call hamburger.
Oh.
Without the bun, of course. It's quite raw.
Oh, yeah. Mmm.
French fries.
I'm glad
Just
I
as
ordered
is?
that. It was great.
Where's the ketchup?
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
What do you guys like to have with
So,
your
what
French
else do you wish
fries?
from me?
I'm staying with JJ Ling, the model. Do you know her?
But of course, I know everyone who is anyone when it comes to fashion. And Gigi, she is a breath of fresh air.
But what about JJ Ling?
You mean Gigi Ling?
No, I mean JJ.
Gigi.
JJ.
En français, you pronounce G like J and J like G. She may very well be JJ in America, but in France, she is Gigi.
I was totally gonna ask that next at action. Is like, are you one of the silly people who likes to dip their French fries in the Wendy's Frosties?
I like doing that.
You like doing that?
I do. It's good.
I don't like mixing my food like that.
Oh, see, I think like it's because it's like it's salty and it's sweet, and so you get both of that. But yeah, if you're not used to doing that, you're just like, that's a weird combination.
That makes sense. Yeah, I do like. So I do this more with popcorn, but with French fries, I like to get seasonings.
Yeah.
Like already mixed together seasonings, so like Italian seasoning or Creole seasoning, and I shake it on. It's fabulous. But yeah, French fries or ketchup helps.
Creole, is that one? Would that be like really spicy or something?
It is spicy.
Oh, but that would be good
Yeah.
though. Can I mix it up? Oops.
Yeah.
How well does she get along with Minette?
From what I hear, very well. Which is surprising when you consider all things. I assume she told you how she was tricked into a current contract with Minette.
No, she didn't.
Oh?
Minette tricked her?
If you do not know, you will have to ask Gigi. Just because I know everything that happens in the world of haute couture does not mean that I repeat everything.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
À tout à l'heure.
À tout à l'heure. Oui. Okay, now back to the Moulin, which is A.S.B.
Oui. Allons-y. S'il vous plaît. Did you ever watch Madeline as a kid?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, the movie.
Oh, okay.
Full-on movie, not the cartoon.
Oh, I was obsessed with the cartoon as a kid.
Get the phone. Get the phone. The phone is ringing.
Yeah. Quickly, get the phone. Get the phone.
Bonjour, Minette's House of Design.
Oh no.
Yes.
This is Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew. Oh my, that
is familiar, but for the life of me, I cannot remember why. Nancy Drew. This is going to drive me mad.
I love Arby's curly fries. I want to know what kind of seasoning they have on that because that's amazing.
Yes, those ones are. I haven't had those in a long time.
Note to self. I need to make a note to myself.
Can you tell me what
internet.
this is regarding?
All I want is for someone there to tell me how the ensemble I'm paying Minette's design for me is coming along, which is almost upon us, you know. I'm getting a tad antsy.
I understand. And your name is?
Prudence Rutherford.
Prudence Rutherford? Oh, shoot. I know you. I talked to you when I was working at the Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I'm Nancy Drew, remember? You sent me a copy of your fire ruby necklace. You know, the one that had been stolen.
Oh, good heavens, yes, of course, Nancy Drew. Why, as I understand it, it was largely because of your investigatory prowess that my real necklace was recovered soon thereafter. What on earth is a nascent detective like you doing answering the telephone for Minette? Get down from there. Excuse me, dear.
Nancy, tell her the designs are done and will be shipped to her by the end of the week. Then go to the work table and finish them.
You want me to finish them?
The instructions are all right there. Piece of cake.
Why my husband insists on sitting here in my study in his soggy tennis talks when he has the run of the whole villa is beyond me. Oh dear. Thanks to that scallywag, I've quite forgotten what we were talking about.
So I'm not 100% sure because I asked him one time and he was very vague about it. But I talked to a person that used to work at HeR Interactive a long time ago, and it's a guy, and I believe he was the voice of Prudence, wasn't he? But he uses a different acting name in the credits, so you don't know it's him. He's actually using the name Simone Kuhl.
Oh.
So, fun fact, it may not be 100% certain. I have not verified that, but I believe that's what it is.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
I forget too. But the important thing is, I'm going to ship you some designs very shortly.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
End of the week.
Wonderful. I'm sure they're going to knock my socks off and blow me away, as you young people like to say. Lucy, get the deodorizer, please. Philip's been in here again, I'm afraid. Goodbye, dear. Or shall I say, à tout à l'heure.
Goody gumdrops. That should be our save game name.
I think so. Oh, goody gumdrops. That is truly the best. Okay, wait. Should we call these people?
Let's interrogate Hugo.
Cool. All right. 01 904436.
Blow my socks off.
Did we miss a number? My bad. Let's try this again. 01 01
9044 36.
There we go. Goody gumdrops. We get to talk to Hugo.
What? Another question? Look, just send the oldest, moldiest, worst-smelling cheese you have to that address. Now quit calling me and get it done.
Yarsburg.
Mr. Butterly?
Who is this?
Well, it's obviously not who you think it is. My name's Nancy Drew.
I don't know any Nancy Drew.
I'm kind of a friend of Minette's.
HeR, I know.
HeR, I know.
Is that smelly cheese by any chance going to HeR?
Whatever for? Neither she nor her work needs any help from me to stink. Now, if you'll excuse me, whoever you are, I'm going to hang up. Goodbye, then.
No, wait. I just wanna... Rats.
You blew it, Nancy.
We're gonna talk to you again.
Oh, try the zippy calling card.
Oh, okay.
19 30 13
13. What is this? Zippy. Zippity-doo-dah. Zippity-yay. Well.
Alright, now we can make outside phone calls. Let's call Frank and Joe. 1-280-555 4865.
65. Woo! Hi, guys.
Hugo went to the Logan School of Hanging Up on
Hey,
People.
Joe, it's Nancy.
Nancy? As in Drew? I thought you were in France.
I am in France.
Frank, big Pick up the phone down there. It's Nancy Drew calling for Brand.
Wow.
Everything okay?
Everything's great.
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Frank. Whoa, you sound out of breath.
Not out of breath, out of shape. Me? Hey, you're the one who's been taking a break for the last 2 hours.
Break from what?
Carrying furniture upstairs. Carpet layers are coming to redo the basement tomorrow, so we gotta get everything out. And I use the term we loosely. Hey, I'm pacing myself here. You're in the kitchen eating jelly donuts, aren't you? Not anymore.
Well, I made it to Paris, okay?
Great. Exactly where in Paris are you?
In the old windmill that houses Manette's office and studio. It's in the section of Paris called Montmartre. The outer office looks like any other modern office, but Manette's studio, which is inside the moulin itself, is very old and funky.
What's Minette like?
Actually, I can't really say right now.
What do you mean? You have met her, right? Joe, she's calling from the office. She probably means she can't talk right now because she might be overheard.
Exactly.
Oh, right. What else is going on there?
I didn't tell you who my roommate is, did I?
Is it somebody we know?
JJ Ling.
JJ Ling? The model? You're rooming with JJ Ling, the famous Australian model?
Yep.
Put her on. Joe, just calm down. I'm calm. I'm very calm. I'm completely calm. I just want to say hi, that's all. Put her on.
I can't put her on, Joe. I'm not in her apartment. I'm in the office.
Oh. Think maybe you could put her on later?
Maybe later, yeah.
Sweet.
Real quaint. Like you can buy stuff from these vendors in the park, but if you want to get a good deal, you have to haggle with them.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like a pain. Oh, Frank, where's your spirit of free enterprise? What kind of stuff do they have, Nancy?
Everything imaginable. It's like a garage sale, only in a park.
I love garage sales. I hate garage sales.
Plus, their inventory is always changing, so people keep going back to them just to see what new stuff they have.
I wish haggling was common in this country. There's nothing better than feeling like you've gotten yourself a really good deal on something. When somebody rips you off? Nobody rips me off, Frank. Okay, except for that bogus concert ticket I bought from Gerald, the budding juvenile delinquent Higginbotham in junior high school. But I was young then, very young.
I'll let you go.
Call back anytime. See ya.
Cool. Alright, we should probably return our stuff to Manette.
I think so. Oh, and Heather.
Oh, and Heather, yeah.
What's up? Here's that envelope I picked up from JJ. I almost forgot.
No problem.
Do you work for Manette because you want to be a fashion designer too?
Well, I studied at Rhode Island School of Design and Central St. Martin's in London, so I kind of like to think that I already am a fashion designer. I work for Manette mostly so I can develop some contacts and get a feel for the business end of things.
I'd love to see some of the things you've designed.
Well, I'd love to show them to you.
Heather, my pencil's missing. It was right here and now it's gone. You walked off with it again.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I'm telling you, it's not here.
Did you check behind your ear?
Oh.
My portfolio can wait. If she came out and caught me showing you my designs instead of hers, yikes.
Thanks for your help.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
Right.
If you need to talk to Manette, good luck. She's playing that ridiculous online game she's obsessed with and refuses to do anything else until she gets the highest score. It is so aggravating.
Oh boy, here we go, y'all. She's not gonna talk to us.
It's alright.
She's on the computer.
Manette! Hello, Manette!
Shh! Shh! Alright, we gotta go back out there and beat the game in her name so she'll quit. Oh, this music.
Do you happen to know what Manette's login is?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Carol.
C-A-R-O-L.
Yes. Rude.
Oh.
Yes. Model match.
High score. Whoa.
Match 3 models. Oh boy.
See, match up 3 models by clicking on one, then clicking on another model. Swap their places. If there are 3 or more in a row, you get points. Be quick about it because time may run out. If you don't like the batch of models you have, you click mix it up to get new faces. Cool. How do we do this?
Back.
Oh.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay, model match. Whoa.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Alright. Let's see.
Go, Tess, go!
Da, 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 da. Whoa. They all look the same. Okay, wait.
Brady doesn't look the same.
True. I should just match all the ones with Brady. Oh, I see. You can switch it with anyone. I see. Okay, let's see. You're down here. And you're down here. And you go over here.
Yeah, Doom Indie Craze fan. It was mentioned in an email that we read earlier from Jane's portal, gaming portal. Is that she was having like server overloading servers because of how many people are playing the game, and so we only have access to this first game because apparently that was the one that Minette originally signed up for. So until Jane gets more server space, the other games are unavailable.
This is really hard. Oh my goodness.
People are saying go faster.
I'm trying. Don't worry, guys. This will happen. This will happen. Wait.
Yes, that was a picture of Jeff Akers, and Jane is in here, and Brady Armstrong is in here, of course. Some HeR Interactive employees are in here. Like Mari is in the bottom left. Those two are bottom left, yeah. I believe that's Megan, who's got the fluffy, flowing hair. One of the previous CEOs.
Oh wait.
I don't know where the rest come from, but.
Do you want to try after this?
Yeah, after you're done. I might have to go into the art files and see if there's any indication of where these photos are coming from.
Oh.
That wasn't you.
That's okay. We're wait. Were we over here?
We're Carol. We're at night. We're in spot number 3.
Okay.
Can I try?
Go for it. All right, everybody. Cheer on little Jackalope if she tries to do this. Give her purple hearts or an emoji or something in the comments as a good luck emoji or heart.
Boy, oh boy.
I know. Because they look so close.
I know. Like, there's Megan ones. I don't have any Megan ones. I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, this one, and that one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Whoops. What did I just do? Where is...
Oh, that one. Oh,
okay,
that
that
also works. Yay.
I could have done a foursome with that.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
This is pretty tricky.
I can find that one.
There we go. Good job.
Anti-lover emoji spam time! Yeah, pretty much. Because it's the best way.
I know.
Possible.
Emojis everywhere! Oh, this music.
I know.
Oh, that's not the same person.
I know. Because the hairstyles are like ever so slightly different.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
Let's see, if you do...
well, we already got the high score, so we're good.
Yeah. But it's okay. I know, that one is really
I don't like it. Mix it up. Oh, that just makes it worse.
Yay! Oh, nice. Yeah, see, you've crushed it. You've more than crushed it. Oh, nice. 4 in a row. 3 seconds. Yay!
Alright.
Yes.
Woo!
I got the highest score. Or should I say Carol did.
Oh my gosh, I did it. Heather, I won. I got the highest score. Send Nancy in here. We've got
Your
work to
turn
do,
again.
and I am on a roll.
You're a genius. Now get in there before she decides she has to beat that score.
I don't want to do that. I got a really high score.
That would be really, really hard to do. Alright, let's see. There you are.
Ah, you have some stuff for me. Let's see it. How absolutely positively rude. The lava lamp, the rings, the canister, the cone. They're perfect. I adore them all.
Oh.
Now go away. I have work to do.
Now go. Shoo.
I said I have work to do.
Okay.
Too bad.
Skedaddle.
We're gonna bother you because.
Alright, what was left on our to-do list?
That's a great question. Let's go to our computer and see.
Do we have a task list?
Well.
We did all of that.
Okay. So picked up everything.
Did Ezer give us any new tasks?
I don't know. Let us talk to Ezer.
Forget something? Talk to you later. Allez, bye-bye.
Were we supposed to put together the paper doll thing for Prudence?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Uh-oh. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere by myself after dark.
No.
This'll have to wait until tomorrow.
And we are forced to head home.
Aww. But that's okay because then
you know exactly what we're supposed to do.
Yes. Because there's one thing that we just gotta do. Whoa.
Oh, we're being forced through.
Oh, okay.
Day 2.
Cool. Let's see.
Read the paper. Soggy summer brings deluge of flooded basements.
U.S. Bingo champion wins again. Wow! Riveting. Next to Lost Ruins, Roman city discovered.
Again? Another one?
Usually wet summer.
Has caused water damage in a record number of homes throughout Paris and vicinity. More than 300 millimeters of rain have fallen in the area since June 1st, almost twice the average amount, resulting in hundreds of complaints to the sewer district. There's really not much we can do, the district director, Pierre Rubin, said the director. The system can only handle so much rainwater. When our maximums are exceeded, the water seeps into the ground and unfortunately makes its way into people's basements. Insurance companies estimate that damage done by summer rains in and around Paris so far total close to €1 million. Homeowners are urged to repair any obvious cracks in their foundations immediately and to use sandbags to divert groundwater away from their houses. Also, homeowners would be wise to avoid entering a flooded basement until it's absolutely certain that the electricity has been turned off. If it's any consolation to my fellow citizens, Rubin added, my basement was flooded too.
Not really, but you know.
Boy.
Thanks. Up. Can we look in the drawers? In the recycle!
Yesterday's paper. Grower disconnect results in mint shortage. Oh dear.
Oh.
You want to read that one?
Sure. Top story. Local mint growers, unhappy with the fact that mint prices have fallen to $15 a kilogram, are attempting to drive prices back up by withholding and sometimes destroying their harvests. As a result, fresh mint is in short supply in Paris, and both professional and amateur chefs alike have taken notice. Not surprisingly, a black market for mint sprang up almost as soon as supplies started to dwindle. Enterprising vendors do a thriving business in local parks and on street corners, sometimes charging €5 for a single sprig. The rack of lamb was a disaster without my signature mint sauce, lamented Christophe Parmelin, head chef at Le Ver Buffel Bistro, who has been forced to cook without mint for the last 4 days. I add a pinch of mint to everything, echoed Suzette Lamere, a homemaker who has been unable to buy the herb for weeks. At least, I used to. Nothing I cook tastes good anymore. It's terrible. While they're hoping their strike will put pressure on their largest customers, the companies that produce mint oil, mint growers, have little sympathy for people like Parmeline and Lemaire. Consumers have taken mint for granted long enough, said a grower who refused to give his name. It's high time that changed. Well, there you go. Now we know. Any other things? Nope.
We should actually save our game here.
That's a good call.
We should save it as Goody Gumdrops.
I like it. Oh, Goody Gumdrops!
We need a farewell goodbye, though. A tutelure! We'll do that. That works.
Ah, droips.
Oh, you can only add so many.
Oh.
There you go. Save! Alright.
Goody Gumdrops!
Goody Gumdrops. Oh boy, oh boy,
Perfect.
oh boy.
This has been such a fun game to play. I'm so glad that we chose this one. Began to play today.
Face tacos.
Oh, that was great, though.
That was fabulous. I do need to open up a file real quick, you guys.
All right.
I needed to check something. Oops, sorry. Let me see.
Whoa. My hair is all frizzy.
Yeah, headphones can do that. Where's Twitch?
It's crazy.
Twitch streams.
Your hair. It's exciting.
So exciting.
Yes.
We will be back tomorrow, you guys, picking up our stream.
Sweet. Well, you will be. I am fortunate at that time.
That wouldn't have been good. I might have to blur that out later.
He's okay.
Okay, good.
Mr. Con 2003, you used to be able to do the best Prudence. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Fun to do.
Okay, we will be back tomorrow. This video will be... Ouch.
Are you okay?
I just yanked a hair. This video will be up on YouTube just later. And also we have a prize to give away. Because we did happen to have one person who hit the keyword today.
Sweet.
And so we need to have a drum roll for this person. Seeker of Books. Hooray! Seeker of Books, you are our lucky winner for the Nancy Drew exclusive 88 years. 88 years of Nancy Drew. This is an anniversary mug that we made specially for this year. Seeker of Books, congrats. What we need from you is your name, your full name, and your mailing address.
Yes.
So that we can send you the prize. Please private message us, whisper to us that information, and we will get that to you.
Well,
all right.
All right.
I'm sorry. The keyword the keyword we were looking for was Mona Lisa.
Oh, nice. So when we did the painting back there.
I know, I'm sorry. Secret Books. I won. What did I say to win? What was it that I said? Something I said? Yes, it was something you said. The keyword was Mona Lisa. And we were in the park, and you were one of the few people who actually said that. When we were painting our not replicas, they're masterpieces. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Originals. Yes.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, that exact painting is original. It's just not the original Mona Lisa. So, you know, you just have to word it carefully. And it's all about the marketing.
That's right.
Anyway.
All right. We'll let you guys go. Have a great night.
Yes.
We need to smile for the pose later. The cheesy grins. Okay. We got to say our goodbye though, too.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Gumdrops. No,
that one.
Shoot. I'm sorry. Killed it.
No, you nailed it.
Okay.
You nailed it.
We can do both. Yeah. Goody Gumdrops and a tootler.
Yeah, we'll do both. Let's do both. Start with the good one.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Goody Gumdrops. A tootler. Okay, bye.
In Prudence's voice as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.